Earlier this fall, one of the most recognized and influential architects in the country, Tom Kundig, principal of Olson Kundig, and 2020 AIA Pennsylvania Architectural Excellence Design Awards head juror, convened a meeting of 3 local Seattle jurors. Tom's office, a laboratory for design experimentation in the historic Pioneer Square neighborhood of downtown Seattle, made the ideal backdrop for a full day of reviewing the 140 projects submitted to this year's Design Awards program. 2020's honorees exhibited distinguished design in the categories of architecture, preservation architecture, interior architecture, regional and urban design, unbuilt, impact design, and single-family residential design. Meet this year's Architectural Excellence Design Award jurors.
For an architect to be awarded by somebody in your profession is a huge honor, because it's an informed honor.
I think only architects know how to discriminate between the capable, the good, and the great. And so we all aspire to do great work if the circumstances allow it. And participating in juries and submitting for juries is oftentimes a humbling act, but I think you do it to test yourself.
What makes great architecture? Probably time tells you better than anything else what makes great architecture. You can look at it and say, look at that. There's also some immediate sides to great architecture, just as there's some immediate sides to any artistic presentation, in which you say, whoa, how wonderful, for any number of reasons.
Architecture right now and always has been about the human condition, because it is ultimately food, water, shelter. It's an armature to experience this larger sort of natural landscape. For me, it's not a now thing, it's an always thing.
The jury recognized projects deemed worthy of award with the following levels of distinction. Silver medal. A silver medal may be granted at the jury's discretion to the project that distinguishes itself from the rest of the submissions, representing the highest level of achievement. Honor award. An honor award may be granted at the jury's discretion to projects that exemplify distinguished achievement in any category. Merit award. A merit award may be granted at the jury's discretion to any project that either lies outside of the other categories or bears an exceptional aspect that the jury feels represents excellence, which deserves recognition. The jury selected 12 projects for merit award recognition. In the architecture category, Stantec receives a merit award for the Charles Library, a joint venture with Snøhetta.
This actually led to a lot of interesting discussion about the position of a culturally important building in a particular urban context and how you embrace it. It was clear that the agenda here was in the narrative and obviously in the images is to make a sculptural piece that could be seen from all 4 sides and experienced from all 4 sides. And we think it was done very successfully. At the same time, answering a lot of the sort of complicated programmatic issues that are part of a contemporary library.
Tom said it well. The unique aspect of this is an urban building that's seen on 4 sides, and by definition it's a piece of sculpture. So as an architectural jury, you're automatically put on notice that this is a different kind of an animal, an urban building that's seen from all 4 sides. And so it took a lot of discussion on our part to come to terms with the sculptural quality. Is this appropriate for this site? And I think at a certain point we came to the conclusion that it was, and that as dynamic as it appears to be, it certainly would be experienced that way, and certainly for the sense of entry into a hallowed space like a library, it seemed to be very appropriate.
In a funny way, we really want this building to work. This is a building you will be pleased if it takes on a life of its own and breathes and gets great affection from the people that use it, because that's what it needs. We're looking at it, at its very beginning, but if this building works, it will be wonderful.
Congratulations, Stantec and Snøhetta, on your honor. One more round of applause for our generous sponsors. Fenner & Essler, Microsoft Resources, Autodesk Platinum Partner, Milber Macris, Offit Kerman, Bell Insurance, Atlantic Engineering Services, Langen, Members First Federal Credit Union, Turner Construction, Sheets, Acoustic Distinctions, The Harmon Group, Oldcastle APG, UTech Engineering, Lamb Partners.